There you have it. Those colorful laser beams shooting across San Francisco tonight as the city officially kicks off Pride Weekend. The organization Illuminate bringing back its light display dubbed the world's largest pride flag. Thanks for joining us here on KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Noelle Bello.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Hundreds of thousands of people are expected in the city over the next few days, all leading up to the Pride Parade on Sunday. And one of the events to kick it off was the annual Trans March at Dolores Park.
KRON 4's Jack Mulmut joins us in studio now with details on the march. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Dan and Noelle. Well, organizers with this year's Trans March at Dolores Park say they saw more young people out marching this year. And while it is considered one of the first events for San Francisco's Pride Weekend, it's one of the only ones specifically designed for trans people and those who are gender non-conforming. Music and crowds and haircuts taking over San Francisco's Dolores Park Friday for the 20th annual Trans March. But these aren't just any haircuts, they're gender-affirming haircuts, and they're free.
So a girl can feel fabulous, or a guy can feel a little bit more masculine, or a person can feel better about themselves.
Irene Carrillo owns a salon in the city. She has given several free haircuts on Friday and knows it's for a powerful cause.
I don't want to cry. Are you kidding me? It means being able to be alive. That's what it means.
And co-chair for this year's Trans March, Nikki Kalma, says they invited more trans artists and organizations this year to celebrate 2 decades.
There was a time when we didn't have any services. There was a time we did not organize. And there was a time that we really were just, you couldn't find us, you know? We were just like lost in translation with all of the different communities here in San Francisco.
Remembering the long road to get here and the education needed to reduce trans hate.
We try to make sure that we count our successes also.
Jesse Ruiz says they spent all week making these wings to make a statement for this Pride Weekend.
It's like a sanctuary city. You know, this is a sanctuary for everyone.
The group marches up Dolores and to Market, as they do every year. Supporters like Mike and Kevin together for 35 years, giving back all the support they received over the decades.
I think as part of the whole LGBTQ group, we've asked for support over the decades. We're here to give our support to the trans community as well.
And organizers tell me there were more than 4,000 people at this year's Trans March, and they told me that just as soon as the parade was over today, they're already thinking about next year's theme.
You also told me that this has been going on for decades now.
Yeah, this was actually the 20th year, the 20th anniversary for this Trans March. And one of the organizers you heard me talk to earlier in that story, she tells me that in the first year, they had only 200 people marching just for a couple blocks. And as you can see, it's more than 4,000.
Grown a lot.
Wow, yeah. Thanks,
Okay.
Jack.